Hey there everyone, welcome to Jobless Engineers. So today we are going to discuss the Leetcode problem 2131 longest polynomial by concatenating two letter words. So let's quickly understand the summary of the question that is asking. So you are given an array of string words. Each element of words consists of two lowercase English letters. You have to create a longest possible polynomial by selecting some elements from the words and concatenating them in any order. Each element can be selected at most once. And then we have to return the length of the longest palindrome that we can create, or 0 if we are not able to create any palindrome. So let's understand the question with the given example. So here we have been given a word array of three letters, that is LC, CL and GG. So we have to create the longest palindrome from these three letters. So how we can create this the longest palindrome? So first thing that we can use, you can take the GG and put it in the middle, and we can take an LC here and we can take the CL here. So in this way we can able to create a maximum palindrome length of 6. Okay guys, so now let's understand the solution of this given question. First let's discuss the property of a palindrome with the given example. So this is a palindromic string. In this string we can easily observe that the every element from the starting and end, if we take the same uh, distance from the starting and end, we can easily able to observe that its value should be same. As we can able to see, b comes at the second position and both value has the same value. This is at the 3 distance from the starting, and this is also at the 3 distance from the starting. It is same value. This is similarly for the y, this is similarly for the p, this is similarly for the q, and this is similarly for the z. Okay, so this is a even length palindromic string. Let's try to understand with the odd length palindromic string. So in the odd length palindromic string, everything has to be same, but in the middle, if you can able to observe it's very carefully, we can find it out the value in the middle is the unique value. So basically what I mean to say that the element at the middle is the unique value and it is the only value present in this string. Let's understand with the given example more better. So if we're able to cut this palindromic string from this part and from this part, we can if I understand the length of this value, this is of the 5 length value, and if we are able to see this is also a palindromic string, so it can we can basically able to observe that the elements that can be present in the middle can have the any frequency. It can have the one frequency, it can have the two frequency, it can have the infinite any frequency. And if the it's present in the middle, and every value that is in the starting and the ending of this string is a palindromic string, it's come out to be palindrome, means is every element from the starting is same as every element in the end, it means that is also a palindromic string. Okay guys, so let's see how we're able to solve this question with the given example. So for solving this question, I have taken a dictionary and an unpaired value. So dictionary will going to store the frequency of the every string I have iterated, and the unpaired will going to store the keep count of the frequency of all the strings whose both characters are same and we don't get their pair. So let's take AB as our starting string. So if we and check whether we have get the opposite of this string. So since BA is not present in our dictionary, what we will do, we will add AB in our dictionary and add the frequency, increase our frequency to 1. Okay, so now let's move to the CD. So we are going to do the same with the CD here. So we check whether we have its opposite value present in our dictionary or not. So since DC is not there in our dictionary, so what we will do, we basically add the CD in our dictionary and increase the frequency to 1. Now we process with this EE. We also check whether we have the frequency of EE already present in our dictionary. Since EE is not there in our dictionary, what we will do, we will add our EE in our dictionary, increase our frequency to 1. Also, we increase the count of our variable unpaired to 1, since we this is an unpaired value and is both the characters are same. So we increase our unpaired value to 1 because we don't find any pair EE value, so that we can add in our palindromic string. Now move on to our another EE value. Since we check whether we already have the dictionary value in our dictionary or not. Since EE is already there in our dictionary, what we will do, basically decrease our frequency count from 1 to 0 in this dictionary, and add 4 to our answer, because EE will going to add in our palindromic string. Okay, and we basically decrease the count of our unpaired value since we get the pair of our EE value here. Now we move on to the next value. We see E again. So what we will do, we check whether we have already present the value of dictionary in this. Since the frequency of E is 0 here, what we will do, we increase our frequency to 1. Okay. And also increase our unpaired value to 1. Now we move on to our FF value. Since we find it out that FF value is also not there in our dictionary, we add the frequency of this and increase the count value to 1. Now we move on to the next FF value. We check whether we have already present this value in our dictionary. Yes, we already have present, so we decrease our value to 0 and add 4 in our answer. Now we move on to our another FF value. Since FF value is now have the frequency of 0 here, so we increase our frequency of FF to 1 and also the unpaired value to 1 to 2 here. Okay, so after we have increased our unpaired value to 2 here, we process with the our another FF value. So we check whether we have already present in our dictionary. Yes, it is already there, so we decrease its frequency. Also decrease the our unpaired value to 1 and add 4 in our answer. Okay, so how our polynomial string currently look like? So we can able to easily see that FF can be add here and its pair can be add here and another one like this. Okay, now we are moving to the another value, that is GG. So since GG doesn't have its any value in our dictionary, so add GG in our dictionary and its value to 1, its frequency to 1, and also increase our unpaired value to 2. Now we check whether the BA has its opposite value in our dictionary or not. We check the AB is present there or not. So since AB is already there in our dictionary, so basically decrease its value to 0 and add 4 in our answer. Okay, now we do again with our last iteration. We check whether BA is already present in our dictionary or not. Since it is not present in our dictionary, what we will do, we add BA in our dictionary, increase the frequency to 1 and move on. Since we are now ending in our string, we check whether what is the maximum total length of our uh, polynomial string currently look like. So in our last processing, we have also processed the AB also. So we add AB and BA here. Now, since you can see that this can be the longest polynomial string, but it is not there. Since because we have some of the that is EE here and the value of GG that is present in our unpaired variable, and this value doesn't get its pair. So what we can do, we can add this value here in our middle. So if I add this value here, can you check whether it is a polynomial string or not? If we can able to find it out, we can easily find it out that yes, this is also a polynomial string. So the maximum length of our string, we add two more this of the GG value. We can also add the EE value that is already been present in our dictionary here. So it doesn't matter at all for our answer. So we check the maximum polynomial length that we get, 4 plus 4, 8, 12, 16 and 18. So 18 is our final answer. So let's understand this question with the code. Alright guys, so let's discuss the answer of this question. So in this app we have a value m that is going to have the dictionary type and a value of unpaired and answer that are both are 0 initially. Now we are processing each word in our words. We first take the reverse of this word and check whether its frequency of the reward word is greater than 0 or not. If the reverse of this value frequency is greater than 0, then we increase our answer to 4 and also decrease the frequency of our reverse word to minus to 1 from 1. And if the we also check is same at 0 and 1 position. If its value is same, we decrease our unpaired value to 1. Or else if the frequency of the reverse word is not 0, so what we will do, we add our this value in our dictionary, increase its frequency to 1, and if its value is both same on the 0 and 1 position, so we also increase our unpaired value to 1. At the last, we check whether the unpaired value is greater than 0. If it's greater than 0, it means that we find out a value like GG here. So what we will do, we add 2 or plus in our answer and then return our answer. So we can run the code here. Alright guys, that's all for this video. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned and stay safe. Thank you.